Hello everybody on the live stream. This is Jerzy, resonancio.com, and already one like. Who gave me a like? So, hello everybody. Hello. I have decided to make live streams on every Friday 5 p.m. because live streaming is cool. And so the topic of today's live stream will be about vlogging and about how to start a vlog. And I have my experience in vlogging because it's been 5 years I have been vlogging so far. Not in English, it was most of the time it was in Polish until January of this year when I started to vlog in English because I said, well, I am really accustomed to doing it, and so I can do it for everybody in the world, not only for Polish people. And so I've got my experience in vlogging, and so if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask them here, because it's a Q&A, and I would like to make Q&As on every Friday 5 p.m. and so if I want to answer it, there should be some questions. But if everybody is very shy, don't worry. I'm gonna tell you some things right away. And the first thing I would like to tell you is that I have titled this episode "How to Start a Vlog: Gear, Fear, and Schedule," and this is really what I would like to talk about. So first of all, is the gear important or not? Not at all. But not because quality does not matter. Quality does matter, and of course, if you have access to excellent gear, to a good camera with a good dynamic range, and you know how to use this camera, you should use it, because it will always be better than not to use it. But if you don't have expensive video gear, that is fine. You don't have to buy this gear before starting vlogging. Actually, if you want to start vlogging, the most important thing is not the gear and the quality of the gear, but the fact whether you feel okay with this gear by holding it with you on every moment of your day. Because you can have a very big C500 style camera, cinema camera, or a red camera or something like that, and it will be very, very difficult to vlog with, even if you are accustomed to using this camera. So the comfort you will have while vlogging is most important than the quality of this of this camera that you will use for vlogging. And so that's why most of the time people use smartphones for vlogging, or people use small cameras for vlogging. And what I am doing is that I am using my phone, my smartphone, to film when I go to outside for a run, or when I'm going to work and I want to film a portion of my car commute. I'm using a smartphone. Recently it's an iPhone. Before it was a BlackBerry and a Pixel and a lot of different phones. And every camera right now that offers a wide-angle lens pretty much will be okay for starting a vlog. But it's not the only thing I am using. I am using also a small point and shoot a Sony RX100 Mark VI, because the Mark VI has a better optics for me. Basically, I don't need a very far-reaching zoom like the most recent Sony 100 Mark 7, I think is the latest, or 8, I don't know, but 8, I think. But I like the f-stop 1.8 of the wide angle on the Mark 6, and so I have it. I can show you, because it's here. It's this one. It's a small guy like that. It's a Mark 6 or Mark 4? Mark 5, sorry. It's a Mark 5 Sony RX 100 Mark 5. And this one has... This is a Mark 5. And this Sony has a f-stop 1.8 on the wide angle, and so it's a very capable camera because it has also optical stabilization, so you can vlog pretty much like a vlogger, like that. Hello. And and it's very small, compact. You can put it in your pocket, and it's pretty decent. And actually, you can see yourself. I think the fact of seeing yourself when you start vlogging is pretty important, because you're not used to framing yourself very well, and so having a flip up screen is kind of cool. Later on, you will forget about this, and you will just use your you will look in your lens, and you will not have obligatorily to have a flip up screen. But right now, for example, I don't even see myself. I'm just looking at at the lens. Okay. So yeah, a smartphone will do the trick. But if you want some kind of a better image quality, I would highly recommend investing in some kind of better optics, slightly larger and better camera. And my main big camera is a Fujifilm, and I like Fujifilm a lot because they have excellent film simulations, which is some kind of a color grading inside of the camera that gives you the opportunity to basically have a footage which is color graded when you export it from camera. You don't have to make the color grade outside of the camera, so all the process of making a video is much faster when you use a Fujifilm camera. And also I think they have the color profiles that are very cool and very nice looking, very analog like. And it's normal because Fuji was making analog films since the 70s, I think, and so it's not a problem for them to make digital photography and digital and digital movies look like if they were analog. So yeah. So a Fuji camera, but Fuji unfortunately has no stabilization, so I use it on a gimbal, and it's a pretty big setup. I can show it also. This is pretty big. Look. This is pretty big, but this is also very nice. It gives you a very nice movement of the camera, even if you are walking. So for vlogging, it will never be. You will never have sensor stabilization or digital stabilization inside of a camera that will work as good as a gimbal. So gear doesn't matter. Start with a smartphone, and if you like it, then move along and invest in your gear. I think that what is the most important is that you feel comfortable with the device which you will be filming, and so with a smartphone it will be not a problem for you, because you are probably used to taking selfies or taking videos with your phone, and to a camera you will have to get used to, but it will come with time. Be patient, it will be okay. So this is the gear. The second aspect of vlogging is fear, and fear is quite important, because when you will be out and you will start filming, you will fear this moment, and this fear, as far as I am concerned, never goes away, because you can do it 5 years, 6 years, and still every time I am walking in the city with a camera in front of me and talking to the camera, I feel like if I was crazy, and I feel like if I am doing something very, very very bizarre, because it actually is bizarre, and so it don't go away. Even I am filming 3 times a week something right now, pretty much at home, but normally I am doing it in different places, in my car, in the city, during my commute, etc., and the fear never goes away. So you have to get used to the fear, actually, and make the decision to film, and the fear will go away each time you press record, but then next time you will fear again, and you will have to press record and start recording, and then the fear will dissipate itself. It's bizarre, but it's like that. And so the fear will never go away, but if you want to make videos, and if you want to become a better vlogger, you don't have any other strategy besides doing it repetitively over and over again. And if you do it, and if you do it on a schedule, you will, with each iteration, with each movie, with each edit you will make, you will become better. That is how you become better at anything, and this is how you become better at vlogging. And so the third aspect of the vlogging is the schedule, and I think it's really important to have a schedule when you're vlogging, because if you don't have a schedule, you will probably fall off the wagon of making those videos, and you will not be consistent. And if you will not be consistent, you will probably not be a vlogger and not be a YouTuber, and it will not work. And so the consistency is very, very important. And after 5 years of vlogging, I still don't have millions of subscribers, but at least I have learned how to be consistent, and at least I have learned how to make good videos, to edit good videos, to produce sound with the video. I have learned how to make those live streams, for example. This is also a skill. 2 years ago, I had no idea how to make a live stream. Today, I know how to do it. So those are all the skills you will probably use in the future, because those platforms for sharing video and video in general will become more and more popular in the business, in the learning, at school, and everywhere pretty much. So investing in editing capabilities, investing in you being able to press record and don't don't be paralyzed by fear, basically, but going a step further and recording those videos is a good investment for the future. And the most easy thing to become better and better at this is to create a schedule. And as far as I am concerned, what works for me is approximately 3 to 4 videos a week, not more, because I am unable to produce more videos of a quality that I would accept. I tried daily vlogging and it was completely exhausting because I don't want to make bad edits. I want to make good edits. I have to use 2 hours of my time basically to produce a video, which is fast, but it's not fast enough for me to make it daily. 3 times a week is optimal. 3 times a week and a live stream like I'm doing right now is okay, because I don't have to edit this live stream. So once it has been aired, it will be saved like that inside of YouTube, so it's okay. So 3 times a week is something that works for me. And yeah, so 3 times a week, it's something that works for me, because maybe for you it will be different. Maybe you will be okay with vlogging every day. For me, it was very difficult, and pretty much I prefer to have a better quality of my videos than to have more of those videos. But what is important is what kind of a schedule will make you a better vlogger. Any schedule, but make it at least weekly. So 1 video by week would be the minimum. And if you really want to build your channel and you want today in 2020 to grow your channel, I think 2 times a week is optimal. 3 times a week is a little better, because you will make those videos more often, and so you will become a better vlogger more often, and you will have the possibility to test ideas faster, etc. But 1 time per week, I think for a vlog, it's not frequent enough. I would have a problem with waiting for a vlog of my favorite vlogger a whole week. And so that's why I think 2 times a week is okay. I don't know, you can probably try something like a Sunday and a Wednesday for publication days. Try it, but I think 2 times a week is optimal. So if you can build a schedule to produce 2 videos a week, I think that if you give yourself 2 years of consistent vlogging, and you don't change your channels and you don't change your ideas like I did for 5 years, and that's why I have not built a very big following, you could probably also gather a fairly decent amount of people following your work. So it could be the start of a business also. Okay, so that is all for now. I see no questions were asked. See you next week at 5 p.m. Warsaw time. This is 5 p.m. Warsaw time, and in the morning American time. So please join from everywhere. And see you next Friday. Cheers.